I realised that my time as a footballer was coming to an end, and I wanted to use those experiences somehow, whether it was a teaching qualification or whatever. But I started to study, and it just happened by accident almost. I ended up with my job at the University of Hull, which was a graduate position job, but it was in football. And then I just carried on working with the teams there and realised, okay, I'm quite good at this. I can see myself doing this a bit more. And it just grew and grew. The more I had practice, the more I had experience.
And I was reading you did a Masters in Emotional Intelligence. I think you're the first person.
The only person.
Yeah, well, possibly the only person,
in the
but
world.
certainly the only person who's a football manager to have done that.
It was a leadership qualification, and that seemed to be quite interesting for me. I'd done my qualifications as a coach, and I was at Leeds Met, so I was, okay, I've got some time here, and the cohort were surgeons, and there were people from the British military in there. To simplify it, it's just essentially man management and building an environment, understanding how the environment can help you shape behaviour, how people act. It sounds quite common sense, but it's often not common practice, and that's the beauty of it.
Someone like Shane Duffy, who was here, who went away to Celtic and didn't have a great time when he was there. What is it about you that looks at that player and thinks, I know how to nurture him?
I think we're fortunate here. There's a lot of good people at the club that can create somewhere where fundamentally people care for the people that are here. I think that's the starting point. So if somebody's coming from a bad position or a bad time, it's not you just rule them out. I think it's about understanding how you can help them. It's also down to the individual himself to be open-minded enough, to be resilient enough, to understand, okay, maybe things have not gone quite how I want them to do. What can I do? What changes can I make in my life? And then they have the motivation and the personality to make those changes. And you know, in that instance with Shane, it's a fantastic example of you can have bad times in life and in football, but it's about how you respond and how you deal with the future.
And talking about Yves Bissouma, we spoke to him earlier this week, and it's almost like you're a bit of a father figure for him, and you talked about still a lot of progress for him to come and we'll help him get there. With a player like that, how do you help him get there? He's
unique, like all the players are. It's about trying to understand them as much as possible, and then how you can help them off the pitch. He's a fantastic boy. He's a really good lad, but at the same time he needs help understanding how he can be consistent and the best that he can be
as a person.
Yeah, on and off the pitch. But everyone loves him here.
You seem very measured. I don't imagine you do throw those toys out the pram too much, do you?
Not really.
When was the last time you got cross?
Probably this week.
Because?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I remember being cross. Sometimes you just get frustrated. That's what it is. There's a media perception that this calm person, because that's what you portray. And
is that genuinely what you are?
I think I am most of the time, but I think there's always another bit that there's some emotions there. Of course, I think everyone knows football's a passionate game.
Ever thrown a teacup?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
When was that?
I might not have thrown one. I think I might have knocked one.
It's not quite the same, is it?
I don't know.
Quite as dramatic.
I can't remember if I've actually picked one up and thrown it, but I might have.
When was that?
That could have been Sweden. It could have been Swansea. I'm pretty sure I might have done something similar at Brighton.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So don't believe everything you read. Is what I'd say.
What for you does success look like?
The long-term vision of the club is to be a top 10 Premier League club, and that's something that we've got to try to work towards. I think success is carrying on that path, improving the players, making the team better, making the players better, making a difference to their lives.
What about success for you? Because clearly you're ambitious. Pep's talked about you being the best English coach in the world. Where does it want to take you?
I've never had this grand plan and this I want to be here, there, or ever, I've never thought about that. I've thought about doing my best in the job that I have, not thinking in the future, because I've got all those players and staff in there that I need to devote all my attention to.
But then you've got personal ambitions to fulfil as well, haven't you?
Yeah, to be the best that I can be is fundamentally what it is.
Can you do that here?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I could have done it in Östersund. You can do it wherever. I think it's about a mindset, and then you just allow life to take that serendipitous path that it has and see where it goes. It's essentially what it is. But yeah, we're ambitious. Everybody here is. We want to carry on improving.